Norman Rockwell, The Four Freedoms. Even after centuries, art is always in our memories, representing all the human values as freedom and peace and all the humanity rules. Incredible paintings and talented artists, that's what makes the world the proudest. Born in New York City in 1894, Norman Percival Rockwell was a 20th century American painter and illustrator. His works enjoy a broad popular appeal in the United States for their reflection of American culture. Rockwell is most famous for the cover illustrations of everyday life. Norman's artistic abilities were identified early in his life, and he enrolled in Chase Art School at the age of 14. As a student, Norman found his first big break when he was given the opportunity to illustrate Carl H. Clody's Tell Me Why stories about Mother Nature. By the age of 18, Norman's career was officially launched with paintings that he produced as the editor of Boys Life magazine and Boy Scouts of America. 3 years later, Rockwell met a cartoonist for the Saturday Evening Post, and in 1916, Rockwell's first painting appeared on the cover of that magazine. The popularity of the magazine soon made Norman Rockwell an artist that was loved across the country. Rockwell concluded his time at the Saturday Evening Post in 1963, having produced 321 paintings for that magazine, creating art that depicted his interest in civil rights, poverty, and space exploration. Norman Rockwell died on November 8, 1978 in Stockbridge. Touching and meaningful, his painting gave a glimpse of ordinary yet humorous occasions that were relatable to people at every time of life. During his lifetime, he produced over 4,000 original works of art, including portraits for president, but he said, "I'll never have enough time to paint all the pictures I'd like to." Norman Rockwell has painted in 1942 the four freedoms, which are freedom of speech, freedom of worship, freedom from want, freedom from fear. His idea was to illustrate the basic human freedoms that President Franklin Delano talked about in his speech for the Second War. Norman also wanted to illustrate the war effort by painting these four freedoms. He was inspired by his environment, like his neighborhood and hometown experiences, using everyday simple scenes such as his own town meeting to represent them. These paintings were a phenomenal success. They were published in 1943 by the Saturday Evening Post. After their publication, the Post received 25,000 requests for reprints. All in all, freedom is one of the human values, and it's the right and capacity of people to determine their own actions in a community which is able to provide for the full development of human potentiality. Freedom may be enjoyed by individuals, but only in and through the community. As Franklin D. Roosevelt said, we look forward to a world founded upon four essential human freedoms. The first is freedom of speech and expression. The second is freedom of every person to worship God in his own way. The third is freedom from want. The fourth is freedom from fear.